Hello, welcome back to the Mr. Arsenal podcast for the last watch along of the season. Sadly, it's Man City, the cheating bastards, in the final against Inter Milan. As you can see, I'm already joined by Russ. He's come prepared as well. I'm loving it. I'm loving the vibe. How you doing, Russ? It's been a while.
I'm
and
right.
Tom and Gary, I've sent you a link already. Check your inboxes. But yeah, how are you doing with the old school Inter?
I'm all right, mate. Yeah. A funny story about this shirt. I'll tell you about it later.
Fair enough. Oh, dude, how are you feeling though? Obviously, we are. Just be clear, by the colours as well. We are Inter fans tonight. Football has to win tonight.
Well, the thing is, though,
Wrong
mate,
cannot win.
if Man City don't win tonight, they'll never win it. In my opinion, they won't get a better chance than today.
It's like set up perfectly, hasn't it? Really.
Exactly.
Oh, I can't stand the bastards. Nothing to do with them cheating us out of a league title again.
Yeah, we just had a really bad end to the season, mate, didn't we? We didn't help ourselves, but they were just different gravy, weren't they? They just hit form right at the right time.
Here's our championship correspondent, Mr. Tom.
I've got some stuff for you, don't worry. Got some news about. I was about to say Luton as the random championship team off my head, but that ain't going to work, is it?
Not really, no.
Not anymore.
Not for at least a year, at least.
Good evening, Ryan and Russ, who I've never met on a stream before.
We've got Stefan as well in the chat, and obviously evening Tom as well. Stefan in the chat. We've got Craig in the chat. Craig made a comment as well. Obviously, Tielemans and Oxlade-Chamberlain are joining Aston Villa apparently. I knew Tielemans was. I didn't know about the Ox. So that's his career's gone downhill. Here's what it is. Neither of them would have improved our team, let's be honest there. But the teams for tonight, starting with the cheating bastards. Might change it to the school, but actually, cheating bastards. Edison in goal, and then going for 5 at the back with Kanji, Ruben Diaz, and Ake as the centre backs, and Chuck Grealish and Bernardo Silva as the wing backs. Jonathan Stones as an inverted CDM alongside Rodri. Irony is 2 years ago, he didn't play CDM, we didn't play CDM. Kevin De Bruyne, Gundogan, possibly his last game for Man City before he comes to the mighty Arsenal, hopefully, touch wood. Erling Haaland up top, as expected. And then on the bench, you've got Ortega, Scott Carson, Rico Lewis, Laporte, Kyle Walker, Sergio Gomez, Calvin Phillips, Tom's favourite player in the whole wide world, Cole Palmer, Peroni, Foden, Mahrez, and Julian Alvarez. For Internazionale, or Inter Milan for sure, Andre Onana in goal. 5 at the back again for this. Matteo Damian, on loan from Manchester United, I believe. Bastoni, Kirby, and then Denzel Dumfries. DeMarco, the wing backs, and then Barrera, Vosovic, and Hakan in the midfield. Eden Dzeko for one Man City striker. It'd be ironic if he comes along, if he scored a winning goal tonight in Denstis treble. And then Martinez up top. And then on the bench, obviously, got Kodaz, Handanovic, Bedavana, Gozens, Abricio, Skurna, Stefan De Verzi, Christian Azazani, Henrik Mkhitaryan, former Gooner, briefly. Maybe something there, maybe. Roberto Gundani, Romelu Lukaku, and Correa. We'll have to wait for Gary to pop up. How are you guys feeling about this game in terms of, do you think it's a foregone conclusion, like the media and everyone wants to hype up, or do you think Milan, being the decent cup team they have been this season, that's gone under the radar? In terms of cup competitions, domestically, Inter Milan apparently have won both competitions in Italy. So they've got, in terms of a cup knockout game, they've got the know-how. And it's just because, as I say, Man City's Man City. We have to overhype them to beyond belief now because they want someone to beat United's treble.
I just want it to be competitive.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
It would be nice if Inter Milan are still in the contest at half time. It would be nice if they're still in the contest 10 minutes left.
Yeah, as you say, it's going to be weird, isn't it? Because you don't want Man City being 3-0 up like within sort of half an hour, because otherwise it's not worth it. I want it to be competitive until the end. That may not happen, but But as I say, but Inter they've had a really easy run in this. I think they've played Porto, Benfica, and AC Milan. All right.
In the knockouts,
yeah. That was a derby match. Don't get me wrong.
Everyone's on the other side of the bracket. So it's always going to be the case of whoever wins that side is going to be the heavy favourite to beat whoever won on the side that Inter happened to win.
Yeah. And also they did come out of a group that had contested on an uphill Barcelona side, but Bayern Munich as well. So they've had some big European nights anyway. But also, out of two European pedigree guys, Inter Milan historically won 3 Champions League titles in their history. The most recently was in 2010 against Bayern Munich at the Bernabeu. Again, decent team. Don't get me wrong, back then under Mourinho, but they weren't exactly steaming hot favourites for that.
Oh no, they were. I remember.
Their favourites, but they weren't steaming hot like this.
No, but they would. No, not to this level. Not to this level. No, admittedly. But I remember at the time it was like it was there for Inter to win it, because it was like you say, far more even than this one. But Inter were, if I remember rightly, both Inter and Bayern were going for the domestic treble.
Yeah, they're both at the same time.
Also, Samuel Eto'o played in that team. And he became the first player to have won the Champions League back-to-back, because he played in the Barcelona team of 2009.
The year before,
They swapped him with Ibrahimovic.
That worked out well, didn't
rightly. It did for Samuel Eto'o.
Yeah.
Oh dear. The teams are in the tunnel, whatever you call it. And one ex-Turkey legend, I'm assuming Turkey legends, come out of the old Champions League trophy back in his little plinth thing. If anyone doesn't know, this is the same stadium, by the way. Yeah, this is the same stadium that was used in 2005 when Liverpool beat AC Milan, that great comeback, arguably the greatest Champions League final we've ever watched in our lifetime, basically, in terms of the drama. Obviously, it looks like at one point it's going to be all over at half-time. Milan 3-0 up. Liverpool fought back, went all the way to the pens, and he actually did it. Inherited his spaghetti leg, so we say, and he threw off his line a few times and got away with it.
I hate this stadium.
Looks no different, by the way.
Right?
I believe so. I don't. It's Istanbul. I'm assuming so. But all I know is it's the same stadium from 2005 that they used. That's all I know. I'm assuming it's Galatasaray.
All right.
Emerson as well joining us. I was just waiting for Gary. As the team's come out on our screen anyway. I don't know if I'm behind.
Hi Tom and hi Russ.
Hello mate, you're right.
Hello Emerson.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, the teams are out doing their usual thing, pre-match handshakes and things like that. So they're just lining up for the TV cameras and it's going through the teams slowly with mascots waving.
What are you feeling about this one, Emerson? Do you think it's a foregone conclusion, or do you think there's a potential upset?
I don't think Man City will win it, but they're not going to win it. They're not going to win it the easy way. I've got a feeling they'll win it the hard way.
Okay, that's fair enough.
I play with Man City though. That's my opinion anyway.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I mean, I'll be honest. I've been sick of the British media this week. Literally, all they spoke about is this fucking final. Even when West Ham won on Wednesday night, they were getting glimpses of the of touch or talking points throughout the day on Thursday morning and afternoon. But it's like, oh, Man City, Man City, Man City. Like, give West Ham their moment here. They've done something they're doing 43 years. Another thing tonight, once that. The Man City owner, the actual owner himself, has got off his little throne, so we say, and flew all the way over to Istanbul for his first game, Man City game, since 2010. What does that tell you about the owner? Nothing dodgy there. Just turns up once in a blue moon.
More important
Another reason why I want Inter Milan to win. I just think Man City win this. The villain wins out. Basically, the wrong ones always get the cream of the crop, and they always get their way. Basically, that's what it proves. You can do everything the right way. Doesn't mean nothing. You've got someone like Man City doing what they do.
Apparently, this is the stadium of Fatih Karagümrük of the Turkish Super League. So apologies to them. I thought it was a Galatasaray stadium. So
that's on the other side of Istanbul. That's near the city.
Yeah.
That's it, Tom. Just alienate all the Turkish fans that are watching us.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's usually loads.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. No. Oh, nothing
What do you mean to go on, mate?
People. My issue is obviously with that club, because at the end of the day, their fans kill two of our fans.
Yeah,
and the club itself has felt for no responsibility for that murder.
Yeah.
Right, I've just kicked off, lads.
Game's just kicked off.
All right, one sec. So you guys are ahead of me anyway.
I'm watching through the BT Sport YouTube stream, which I'm guessing is slightly behind the actual BT stream.
Darren Fletcher and Steve McMahon, fantastic.
Yay.
That's what a mute button exists. That's...
Yeah.
Rather listen to the Turkish commentary.
I'd rather listen to us.
I mean,
I'd rather listen to Gary commentary.
Gary commentary is something.
Things ain't that bad.
Gary commentating on wrestling is the actual peak.
Yeah, he's a play-by-play man, definitely.
Yeah. We've got Luca going 3-1, Mr. Bungle going 3-0. So they all think Man City's going to basically pummel Inter tonight. Hopefully Man City get humbling, and the fans get humbling, because that's another thing Doug made in. Oh, it's ours. Oh, fuck off. You're going to incredibly.
I had a small wager on 3-0, 3-1, and 4-1, just on the off chance it happened.
What, to Inter?
Nah. In hindsight, yeah, I probably should have done that.
The odds would be greater, yeah. Let's be honest. The odds would be greater.
Well, 4-1 is 20-1 for Man City, so it would be significantly higher for Inter.
150 if it's Inter then, because of how mad they've made Man City favourites for this.
I mean, they're right to be favourites for it, though.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Oh dear.
So I'm just about to cross the 2-minute mark.
Oh, you're only about 20 seconds behind.
Yeah, I was about to say 2:20. Yeah.
I'm on 2 minutes now.
Oh, so you're 10 seconds behind me.
Oh, Haaland's
2:31. Oh. Nope. Hoofed it over the bar.
Yay! Justice. Part 1.
That's only one he's missed.
Do you remember?
That's right,
do you
part
remember
one.
when he missed the? Do you remember when he missed the sitter in the Community Shield and everyone was laughing like, "Oh, you fraud," and all this, and he had this grin on his face as if to go, "Yep, yeah, laugh at me." 50 goals later in about 8 months.
Yeah, literally, I remember that. I remember that, and because the whole of Twitter on my side of things, everyone on my
Social
Twitter
media
page went
butchered
absolutely in on him.
And what makes him elite is that even in that moment, he had a big grin on his face because he was like, all right.
Would have been offside anyway.
That's just one. Yeah, but he was like, yep, that's just one miss, and the season's not actually started.
And I'm not playing at Wembley yet either because I'm playing at fucking shitty Leicester City's ground.
Oh, Gundogan should get yellow for that. Hit Barella on the back of the head. But no, even the foreign refs won't give him anything.
Well, don't be silly. That's what the Man City owners say. He's paid him off a bit extra. You know that. That's why he's really there.
I pay for you 5-star hotel.
The bookie, who will go unnamed, tweeted out, Man City owner is turning up, and then they wrote caption, fair play to him. I was like, what do they mean by that? And then I was like, oh, that's very, very clever wordplay.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Ooh.
Bernardo Silva.
Oh,
Almost curled it in.
Close.
How long do you reckon it's? I know it's early doors, but how long do you reckon until Man City start panicking if it stays like 0-0?
I don't believe they'll start panicking for a while yet because it's 5
Oh
minutes.
yeah, be a while,
yeah.
But I'm saying how long roughly.
I mean, even in 5 minutes, they've carved them open twice. So, I don't know.
Well, the more them chances don't go in, every time they carve them open, they don't go in. That's the cause a bit of
but Haaland doesn't strike me as a panicker. He's just like, I'm going to score at some point.
Nothing wrong with that.
Oh dear.
What will make it interesting is if Inter score first.
Yeah. Then you see what Man City are made of.
Yeah, if it's totally against a run of play.
Take it. I fucking take it at the moment.
Against the run,
Won the ball, but
barely
okay.
Barely touching the ball.
Goalkeeper's touched it the most for them, I think.
Oh dear. Thankfully, it's only goal kicks. I don't like Inter Milan's new sponsor, shirt sponsor, by the way.
Paramount Plus.
Yeah. It's like, because again, I'm so used to seeing them with Freddie and all that.
Really, yeah.
Doesn't exactly scream.
They had them for a long time, didn't they?
Yeah, they did, yeah. You would have thought they'd have like Dolmio or something like that.
Oh dear.
I used to like the Pirelli calendars.
I bet you did.
Mr. Tom's got a whole load of them on his wall.
Yeah. Never takes them down, just puts up on every year.
Well, no one can see him because he's always dark in his room.
On the wall, under the bed, same thing.
That's why he's always in a dark room, so he don't see it.
Yeah. So they're all stuck together.
Oh, God.
And not with glue.
Or blue tack.
Yeah, blue tack. We'll go with blue tack.
It's amazing the money you save when you can make the resources yourself.
Oh, God. Stefan says Paranoid Plus, and then obviously laughing out loud emojis. Oh, dear. Stefan, if you're looking for the game, it's on YouTube, by the way. By BT. Because it's the final, it's free to air-ish.
Yeah. I always feel a bit guilty when I've been telling people, like, oh, yeah, it's free. You just got to have YouTube. It's like, yeah, you just got to pay for your Wi-Fi, pay your phone bill, or whatever it is.
Pay your service provider, you can have it.
Yeah. Pay your electric bill, pay the extortionate prices in this time of crisis. And, you can watch the Champions League final.
For free.
For free.
Here he is.
Hello, people.
I've gone to the top shelf.
The more people that cram in here, the more I can get away with eating things without.
How are you doing anyway, Gary?
I'm doing good. Hello, everyone. I see Russ, Mr. Tom.
Hi, Gary.
And is that Emerson? Is that right? Did I get that right?
Yeah, that's right.
All right, cool. Hello, everyone in the chat. I missed I saw the chance that was not with Harlan, I guess, being offsides. I don't know if you earlier.
Good chance for Inter there.
It's starting to be a bit more common ball now and get their foot on it.
Yeah, it's just it's the first 10 minutes against Man City. You just need to sort of keep your composure a little bit.
Yeah, I mean that's why you have to score. That's why they need to score now, because once they get settled and then they decide, you know what, it's time for a Kyle Walker. It's all over. So
a key part of playing against Man City, and I say this as someone whose team rarely achieved this against them. But if you can go the first 20 minutes without conceding, then at least you're in the contest, rather than being blown out of the water immediately. You just got to stay in it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, yep. Somebody's injured. What? Oh, I thought he kicked it out.
Yeah,
was
I
injured.
assume that. I thought
Hello
he
there,
kicked it out. Yeah. No, it's just a terrible goal kick.
It looked like he meant to do it on purpose.
Or clearance, sorry. The man with the best name in football, Denzel Dumfries, with the long throw. Do you know? Obviously, I don't think you know this.
That's a foul. Come on.
The EFL have changed the rules so I don't think it applies to the Premier League, but you're not actually allowed to dry the ball now on a throw-in.
Oh, okay.
You mean you can dry it on your shirt, but you can't get a towel? Is that what you mean?
Yeah. But basically, you're not allowed to have you're not allowed to have a towel present, like for that purpose.
Why?
Or you're not allowed to accept anything from the crowd, because it has been known, obviously, that fans would let you use their shirt or something like that to dry the ball. I know it sounds really silly, but that is banned. I mean, don't get me wrong, Weston McKennie's pissed off, so it ain't like we can actually make use of that. But allegedly, a lot of teams in the EFL do. No, we had him on loan.
Oh, okay.
And obviously the loan expired, and mysteriously we're not going to pay the £33 million to make it permanent. Imagine my shock.
Never know. You know, owners might.
Nah.
They got some money
because we had 5 months of watching him play football. So,
Gary, are you going to sit there and take that?
Oh, was I supposed to say something?
It's like one of your countrymen. That's why.
You're slating him.
Aronson?
No, it's
McKennie.
I was doing McKennie that time.
Oh, it was McKennie. As long as we get Tyler Adams, he can say whatever he wants about the American football players.
I've always,
remember the next World Cup.
It's not because they're American. Those two just happen to be absolute shite and American. But
Yeah.
Tyler Adams was fine.
Yeah. As I asked Mr. Tom earlier today, how many of your British players were actually were good, and he couldn't name. He hesitated to name one. So I think the fact that we got Tyler Adams, I think we're all right. Yeah.
To be fair, Jack Harrison.
No, you can't now. It's too late now. You've had 5 hours now to think about it?
I was too busy. I was thinking of other things at the time. So I was probably reading the chat, probably something Russ wrote about ranch dressing or something. But other than that,
we had about a 30-minute discussion on ranch dressing. Only Why Not doesn't like it, I think, if I recall.
I am the executive producer. I am in your ear, Gary. Remember.
I wouldn't like it personally. All that chives and Jesus.
I had it with my fries though. It was nice.
Yes.
It was really nice.
Yes, ranch dressing and fries is a really good one. Good one.
Did you happen to have the fillet of fish burger?
No, I ordered him 20 McNuggets yesterday, and they just gave ranch dressing. So.
Oh.
When I ordered ketchup.
Sounds about right at McDonald's.
Yeah, they are mental.
Oh, yeah.
But my stepson does work at a McDonald's, so it's quite good. I might have to ask him to get me a load of ranch dressing in a little pods.
The trick is to keep a few McDonald's sauces in the cupboard in case they do get it wrong.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Or alternatively, you can do a proper gamble and ask them for a sauce you don't want, and then hope that they give you the sauce you do want. But they don't know that.
No, I don't like the odds on that.
On that one.
Because they can hear the hesitation in your voice, so they know, this guy really doesn't. He's playing that trick on me.
No, it's on the app, Gary. That's the thing. It's on the app.
Oh, it's on the app. Oh,
That's
he
why-
might can tell you're rumbling. Your hands are ooh, you press the button. I'm just making this up as I go along here.
I had a look, and they actually said there was no ranch dressing. It says not available, and they delivered it with bloody ranch dressing. I was just like, okay. Not that I wanted ranch dressing, but
So in future, if it comes up on the app, there's no barbecue sauce. Just turn to your son and go, "Son, do you like barbecue sauce?" Because that's what you're going to be getting probably.
Oh dear. Mr. Tom has no light bulbs in his bat cave. You just realised that, Nemeth.
True. Wait till you see the zeros on my electric bill.
he just has his computer running 24 hours a day.
Illy Jet.
Yeah, it makes up for it. Hello, Italy Jet. I hate both teams, but Leeds was my team. I'm 18. Hate him. That makes sense.
I just don't want
he's
Man
also
City.
a West Ham fan.
Oh, is he? I just don't want
He
another
is.
English fan winning the bloody Champions League. That's all. Just from a selfish point of view.
The problem is
So
City doesn't win it,
them to win it.
they're gonna think they need to make some serious adjustments to their squad.
Yeah, they need to make some more serious signings, don't they?
I mean, they went and got Harlan when they knew they needed better scoring. So what do they need now? They lose this one.
They need Olivier Giroud. That's who they need. He will be the key.
I need Man City to win this. Anything that diminishes Manchester United in any capacity is okay with me.
Oh, dear.
Oh, that's fair.
Gary Neville did a combined treble winning team out of obviously Man United and this team, and he, being a smart ass, went and picked the entire 11 of the Man United treble winning team. He went because
technically they've got the treble, yeah.
They're the only, because right now they're the only ones that have actually won treble. We'll revisit it in 3 weeks if Man City win it. It's like you'll be the first one not on your own list.
Well, he is right though.
Yeah, imagine doing a fucking combined 11.
No, but I'll say it again. He also doesn't know what a holiday is. So saying he's right on something isn't actually the merit that you might think it is. He's like, oh, when I go on a mini retirement, I'm like, what?
Didn't he have a holiday when he was in Valencia or something?
Yeah, about 3 months one.
Yeah, but he called that a mini retirement from managing or being good at it.
What's even worse? His brother's even worse. He still gets jobs.
Come
I
on.
know he's been sacked recently, but still.
No, he's got a new job, hasn't he?
He got a new job immediately.
Yeah.
Where?
Granted, it's not great, but he's basically part of the men's coaching setup for the Canadian national team.
Oh, for God's sake! Who's he jerked off this time?
The president of Canada, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Steve F's asking Gary, are you going to the pre-season game in Jersey?
Yeah, I'm going. I think that's the Manchester United match. So yeah. I'll be at that one.
That's cool.
What stadium is it at, Gary?
This East Rutherford, New Jersey. I think they call it the Giant Stadium. I don't know what it's called. Because you know what? I don't like the Giants.
The 94 World Cup.
The what?
If it's not the MetLife, it'll be the former Giants.
Oh yeah,
Stadium.
you know what? I don't.
Ireland beat Italy 1-0 in the 94 World Cup.
Yeah, I should know it's called MetLife, but I don't care because the Giants play there, and I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan, so I could care less. So yeah, it's in Jersey. I'll be there.
Also, Gary, why we've got you there? How's the news going down with Messi arriving on the shores at LA?
I think the only thing I've seen about it, because I don't follow MLS that much.
Yeah, I know you don't follow MLS.
I did see the one thing they were talking about.
It's next year,
Messi and his English, his command of the English language might be a problem, because it was a problem for Beckham back when he arrived. So I don't know.
Go on, Gary.
That's harsh,
Go
Gary.
on, Gary, comedian.
I didn't say it. That's what I saw. That's what Twitter said.
Hill
Miss
Gary.
Molina's in the house. Welcome to the show, Miss Molina. So yeah, no, you know what? I think it'd be good. I mean, I would want to go see him play. I've not seen a GOAT play besides Henry. So, and I saw him play for the New York Bulls when they played Arsenal. So that was I got to see, but that's as close as I've gotten to seeing those guys
some
play.
Weird contract out there where he wouldn't play. He'd only play in certain games because he would only play against the teams that had grass pitches.
Yeah, it's funny because after I saw him play, then he went back to Arsenal and he scored goals. I was like, what?
What's that?
I don't remember.
The LA game might be. The LA game will be in the big arena there. So I don't know. I would probably want to go see that one. LA's good, but also that arena is supposed to be really nice. So if it's at the KSC Stadium thingy where the Rams play, that's a good arena to go to. Uh-oh. No, get no shots. They look like Arsenal. All this touching in the box. Not one shot attempted.
There's a player down on the floor, though. I'm into.
The marker.
Yeah, just trod on his foot, that's all.
Oh, that's okay then.
Ref, he trod on my foot.
Yeah.
Get up.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're going to go anywhere, go to LA. I mean, LA's got a lot more. Yeah.
Yeah, Man United at the MetLife Stadium.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's the new one, not the old one.
Yeah, yeah. I'm on the Arsenal app now, and I've just checked.
It's just...
The Aldi Field Stadium for the MLS All-Stars game. Then the MetLife Stadium for Man United. Then the Sophie Stadium for Barcelona.
Yeah, the Sophie Stadium would be. I mean, if you had a chance to go and see that, I would go do that. Because you can always go to New York and stuff. I don't know how far away you're traveling, Steve F. But
that's why I was just seeing that now. But Steve in the chat says, "Yeah, home of the Rams." That's why that stadium's been picked.
Yeah, definitely. That's why he built it. You think he built it for the football team?
Sophie,
Stan doesn't build anything for these sports.
Yeah.
The team that actually plays there. It's for everything else that goes along with it. All the extra cash. Yeah. They're saying we're behind. I don't know what minute are you guys on?
24:10.
I'm on
24.
I'm on 23:55.
Yeah, I'm
on
20 seconds
behind Russ,
10
I'm 22nd behind Russ, 10 in front of Ryan, to my knowledge.
Ryan, you're really slow? Oh, man, you are really slow.
I want to watch it on YouTube. I might change it over in a sec.
Yeah.
Not there's much happening in this game, which is perfect for Inter.
Well, so far, so good.
Well, the thing is, City is just like can lull you to sleep, you know. I mean, all it takes is one goal, and then you're in trouble. So
it's true. But Inter have made the 20-minute mark without conceding, which is a milestone.
We've seen did we just see who was it in the semis of the FA Cup last at least 30 minutes or 45 minutes or something? So it's only a matter of time before this team.
Yeah, Manchester United. Yeah, Man United only lasted 12 seconds, wasn't it?
Where basically Man City's tactics to start the game was to basically take a leaf out of the map book of the man who is just as good as Pep, Sam Allardyce, where we just push the ball down the pitch and then volley the rebound in, which is exactly what happened.
Fadzi, no, I personally don't.
I do.
Yeah,
obviously.
Sorry. Yeah.
That could have been a goal there. Wow, I guess you guys saw it, but
Yeah, but no, you got to be more clinical than that against them. You're not going to get.
Those are those type of opportunities you got to make though. When you get something like that, I mean, if he takes a fraction of a second to get his footing right and make sure he goes on target, you never know.
He also didn't get the right slice on the ball.
Yeah, it's an awful shot, really.
Do you need to say massive congratulations to Manu Sinsberger, the Arsenal women's goalkeeper, who's got married today. Just been on Instagram now and posting about that. So congratulations to her and her partner or wife.
Yep, congratulations.
Oh no!
I saw Kirior.
What a save!
Got married too.
Good save.
Oh, if we're
but they're getting married, Kirior as well.
I could like to congratulate Omos on his wedding.
Almost just got married.
Almost got married.
That's not even a good shot. Haaland is terrible.
Yeah, he's not worth the money.
Come on, you got to do better than that.
Oh, what a save, though. Good strong hand there from Onana. I know it's straight at him, but still.
Wasn't he the keeper that was banned?
I think we was at Ajax, yeah, for accidentally taking a substance that he didn't know was in his medication. And even though he obviously he proved he didn't know, they still banned him. He was linked with us at the time, and because the ban was shortened but not shortened enough, we went in for Ramsdale instead.
Yeah. Well, they say ultimately it's your fault no matter if you knew or not. So makes no sense, but that's how they do that thing. Kane would have scored that.
You've got a point, actually. As it pains me to say, you have got a point there, Nemeth.
Yeah, that wasn't a good
Goal,
shot. I
goal,
think you could see he missed that.
Don't
That
give
wasn't
it
a good
back
shot.
to him.
Yeah.
No, but Haaland wins football matches. Kane scores goals that ultimately count for nothing.
But then again, it is a final. Then again, it is a final, so he might have gone missing by now. Old Harry Kane.
So that is probably Harry Kane. Then.
Oh,
That's probably is a shot. From
Yeah,
Harry
it probably is actually thinking about it.
If Inter Milan win, right? What I think's gonna happen? If Inter Milan win, it'll be like, you know, in the movie in Men in Black when the human opens its mouth up and then the alien comes out. It'll be Harry Kane coming out of Haaland's mouth. And it'll be like,
What are you doing?
Oh dear.
De Bruyne, just you could have picked the corner, man.
They are.
Took it the far corner.
I don't want to say they're getting desperate,
Oh,
but they are now basically just shooting any chance they get.
Yeah, having pops at goal at random now.
Yeah.
He was going to the far corner, but got blocked.
I mean, don't get me wrong, they're still more likely to score because they are doing that. But it does
that
show
was
the
not a good shot
desperation
there
is
from
starting to
Grealish.
grow.
Oh, Inter needs to wake up again. Kai's going, oh, Nana, what's my name? Oh, Nana, what's my name? I wonder where he got that one from.
Is there a song out there?
Yeah, I think so. From a fellow American artist, I believe.
Oh, De Bruyne is injured.
Just like 2 years ago. Dun, dun, dun. Being on Calvin Phillips, should I say today?
Yeah.
Calvin's going to be the difference maker in this one.
They just moved Silva over there and then bring on like Foden or something just to make it even worse for.
Don't give him ideas, guys. What's
sorry. That's the problem. They got answers, man. They haven't even talked about Mahrez yet, right? So
did he injure himself taking the shot? Rihanna support Arsenal. More importantly, I want to know what signings Larry Nance Jr. is planning on making for Leeds United.
A tight end and a quarterback, probably.
He started randomly. This is how we knew like the 49ers thing was taking shape, because he started randomly popping up on this could sound really silly, but like Leeds United GoFundMe's, it was like, who is Larry Nance Jr. and why has he donated £5,000 to blah blah blah? And all this is like, yeah, that's lovely. But then we started looking into it, like, who is this man? And it was like, all right, he plays in the NBA. Why is he donating to Leeds United causes? And then it turned out it's because he's part of the consortium of the 49ers. It's like, well, now that all wraps up into one neat little package.
Doesn't that sound illegal? Isn't he like giving money
on it? I think
that sounds illegal. Isn't that like some FFP rule or something? That £5,000.
Like bribery, maybe.
I might be wrong.
Yeah, that's why your club and I donate X amount of money to your chosen charity, maybe.
Charity.
But no.
Well, Leeds is a show. Let's be honest.
Watching it is, I give far too much of my time to Leeds United. So yeah.
But in answer to Steve F's question, she's doing that game. She claims there's a video saying she's from that, after a game a couple of years back with an Arsenal shirt. At the end, it's going, "I'm a Gooner now." Yeah. So until she says otherwise,
so's Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, why'd you have to ruin it?
Was she wearing a Roma shirt the other day? So right now who do we want to lose? Because that's who she's probably going to wear that shirt today.
We need to make sure she's wearing a Man City shirt. Put it that way. I don't care what sort of vintage it is. Just get her in a Man City shirt.
Oh, the ball, man.
And no matter how well we do next season, keep her up. fuck away from Arsenal.
The only American celebrity that ever really gets away with just being pictured in random football shirts is Snoop Dogg. Because you just see him in the most random stuff. He'll be like wearing an Ajax, like 1995 shirt or something like that.
Hmm.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Drake. Drake's always wearing different jerseys for different teams. So
yeah, Phil Foden's getting ready to come on. By the way,
depends what town he's in.
I remember LL Cool J had the lead shirt, and it was like, "Oh, so I'm going to be seeing you at Ellen Road, am I, mate?"
He said, "What? What?"
I know.
Down the road.
Sylvester Stallone's got Everton shirt, and he also.
oh yeah, because
they filmed Creed at Goodison Park
with what's his name, Tony Bellew.
Yeah.
What's his name? I can't remember. Yeah.
But he did go to Everton matches, obviously.
He did go to and watch the entire Everton game, so fair play to him.
Michael B. Jordan.
Well, he's Fulham, isn't he? Oh, is it?
He's part of the Bournemouth consortium.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love the word consortium. Yeah. I love it. It's a great word.
It just means you haven't got enough money yourself.
Yeah.
You're only a millionaire. That's the problem.
But it's a great word, and it sounds more important than it actually is.
Craig saying in the chat, did you hear that Beyonce used the Tottenham Hotspur trophy cabinet as a changing room, as it's the biggest empty space in the stadium? I'll be honest, I didn't even know they had a trophy cabinet. They don't need one. So.
Do you know Tottenham had to? I think they fired their paint supplier, their official paint supplier.
Glorix, yeah.
Because they started roasting.
The Bryner's going off, guys. Just let you know, the Bryner's going off.
They're going off again.
Go on, mate. Go on.
Just let you know, the Bryner's going off.
Yeah, he looks like did he slide off the
Foden's coming on.
He loves football, but he hates playing in Champions League finals.
Well, you got Gundogan and Bernardo Silva to still now they need to turn it on, right? If you're going for them. Oh, we lost Ryan. He left too. He's injured. He just pulled up lame. Russ put in a tough challenge there, caught him high on the knee, and he'll be back hopefully.
I'm in charge. This is great.
This is great.
It's funny. I always thought Foden was bigger than Saka, and he's not. And I'm like, oh man.
The Mr. Russell podcast.
I was secretly very upset with you this morning, Russ, when you revealed what the pick was for tonight.
Well, I had to reveal it at some point.
I was sitting there and I was thinking, hopefully he's going to do it live on the show. Because then we'll just press our buttons and pick it. But then I was like, you told us what it is. I guess I can make the graphics now. But
so it's more so that you're being lazy, basically.
No. Well, yeah, partly, must admit. But at the same time, because I've made the thumbnail like, it's going to be a mystery, and we're all going to find out at the same time as the audience. And then Russ was like, actually, Tom, my pick is blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, that's amazing. And while I'm secretly like, motherfucker. You fucking told me. I can find out live on it. Be like, oh, that's your pick. But
I'll do that next time.
Now I've got to pretend that I don't know.
It won't be for another couple of months, probably.
Yeah.
Nemeth saying Kevin Costner has Arsenal.
He's a traitor, isn't he? Wasn't he a traitor in that one movie? Russian traitor.
Probably.
Kevin Costner. Apparently, he did a movie called The Postman, right? It's basically, the plot is the exact same plot as Waterworld, except for it happens just to be set in like post-apocalyptic Civil War America, and there's no water.
You would
But
have thought that.
apparently, if you brought it up on set, you'd be fired.
You thought that Kevin Costner would be a Wolves fan, eh?
Only the ones he could dance with.
Anyway,
It's one for the children.
if you will.
He is one of my favourite shit actors. I'll give him that.
He is a terrible actor. I don't think there's really one film that well, apart from Robin Hood, I don't think there's many films I like with Kevin Costner in, to be fair.
Or wasn't he good in the one where he was a Russian spy?
What?
It's like a one from like an early one, like one of his early movies before like.
Is he in The Hunt for Red October?
No.
Is that him?
No.
Oh, that's Connery, isn't it?
No.
He was in JFK, wasn't he? I think.
Yeah, he was in JFK.
I still think his best role was still The Postman. Partly because of the Simpsons sketch where there's a live director's commentary on it, and it's literally Kevin Costner at the side of the TV going, "I'm so sorry I made this. I'm so sorry." And then Lisa goes, "Oh, that's really realistic." And then he steps out the side of the TV, like he's so shit and hard up on life that he's actually doing the live director's commentary at the festival. Just standing there going, "I'm so sorry I made this movie. I'm sorry I made you watch it."
No, he was good in a couple of movies because
What's the Field of Dreams? He was that wasn't.
that's
too
the baseball one. That's the baseball movie. He was good in that.
If you
I
build it,
didn't like the
they will
movie, but he
come.
was good in that.
Bull Durham. That was another baseball film he was in.
Yeah, I mean he was
That's
in
golf.
Draft. That one he actually played. I thought he was good in that one.
Is Bull Durham golf or no? That's Tin Cup. Sorry.
No, Bull
Sorry.
Durham's baseball.
Yeah. No, I'm thinking of Tin Cup. Because where he keeps sinking it into the water.
So he was
He
in
was
a he was
winning,
in a movie called
But
No
then
Way
he
Out.
kept
He
sinking it.
was a Russian
Yeah.
spy. It was actually a good movie. I thought.
No Way
I
Out.
think I'm gonna have to stop.
No Way Out.
No,
yeah.
I'm gonna have to. Yeah, well, I think I'm gonna have to stop suggesting movies to Gary, and now in future I'm only gonna suggesting movies that involve a Russian spy.
I think he was I think he was a Russian spy. If you haven't heard, that's my hint.
I'm gonna say to Gary, I've got a good film for you, and Gary will be like, he just stare at you like unimpressed. I go, it's got Russian spy in it though. Big grin on his face.
He was good in The Guardian. So,
Guardian.
The Guardian. Yeah. I don't know if that makes
The
it any
Bodyguard.
different, but yeah.
He
Bodyguard.
does strike me. You're gonna find this really tenuous, but he strikes me as he's like a Steven Seagal who can't fight, and that's tenuous considering Steven Seagal can barely fight. But
Yeah.
back in his prime, I mean.
Actually, you're right, Steve. The Untouchables is actually really good.
Yeah. No, he had some good movies out there. So.
It's saying a lot. This is a Champions League final. The main thing we're talking about is films,
Kevin
basically.
Costner.
Kevin Costner.
Yeah.
And whoever brought up Kevin Costner,
Somebody in the chat. So I'm
Well,
not
this
gonna...
is a
ban him for a month.
Oh,
this is
here's
the
that-
Kevin-
can't ban the Nightman,
Kevin-
damn it.
Kevin Costner fan club
I'm
podcast.
sorry, was it Nightman Nemeth? I'm so sorry. Ban him for 2 months.
Looking forward for the new season. You'll love that.
Give him the summer off. Not by choice.
If City's gonna score, they're gonna score in the next before the whistle blows,
Yeah.
just to piss everybody off who's thinking it might be a close game. It might.
It's not a foul though, ref. It's not a foul.
But it was
Never
Grealish. It had to be a foul, right?
Typical
exactly.
Grealish.
I like that Dumfries. He's quite a good player, isn't he?
Typical
Dumfries
Grealish.
did it, you know. Dumfries and
it's called
Grealish.
for a yellow card as well, Grealish. No.
Yeah.
Gets away with murder.
Yep.
Even he grabs his arm first. That's the only reason why there's contact.
Yeah.
There's both contact from both of them. This is come on. It's a Champions
Guys,
League
if you
final.
didn't know
Come on.
what De Bruyne's injury, it was a thigh injury they picked up.
Thigh injury.
Off
Oh.
by injury. Ooh.
He
Okay.
wants a card for that? Come on, you grabbed the guy to get by him. He wouldn't have grabbed you.
Next season, we'll be sitting here going, will Kevin De Bruyne finally make it through a Champions League final? Find out today.
Colonel's joined us as well with a few digs.
Hey there.
There's Highline, NFL Gary, and Sana
What is going on with
Sterling.
this guy? Anytime he comes on, he's always going to switch up being my best friend to like, I hate you because you're like NFL or something. Come on, dude.
You leave my arch rival alone.
No, I hear you.
No one picks on Colonel Ward but me.
Oh, all right.
Maybe
Sorry.
Russ.
I've got no beef with Colonel. He seems to have a severe beef with me, but there you go.
Swings and
Maybe
roundabouts.
Russ.
He said he doesn't even know who you are, Russ.
Nah. Colonel spins a wheel just before he comes onto the chat, and it's got different names on it, and whoever it lands on, it's like, that's who I'm gonna pick a fight with today.
He's like, oh, Vine's live. Let's go and see who's there. Okay, get the old colour ball, the wheel up.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's the wheel of misfortune for Leeds because they occupy about 5 of the 10 spots.
But yeah.
2 minutes at a time, guys.
All right.
Yeah, thank God for that. Oh, by the way, did you see that the UEFA are looking to investigate Anthony Taylor's refereeing performance last week to justify the assault that he received at the airport? Him and his family.
I don't care.
Didn't
I
have
don't
VAR
care
for
how
that.
bad he was. I don't care how badly he refereed the game. His wife and kids did not deserve what happened.
No,
the blue-
exactly.
If he did something bad, why do you need to wait for the fans to try to beat him up to take a look? It should have been looked at, immediately if there was an issue.
Yeah, the guy who threw the chair, he should have had a yellow.
I'm not even responding to that. Oh dear.
I'm here all week, don't worry.
Yay.
I'm sure his refereeing performance was fine because Jose Mourinho being upset with a referee is not exactly new.
No, exactly. No, all it is trying to justify the fans being pricks at the airport. That was all it is.
But there was like 13 yellow cards in that match, wasn't there? I think that was the problem.
You ought to see a Hall of Fame refereeing performance.
Half-time, guys.
I'll help now.
What's Netherlands versus Portugal in 2006 World Cup? I think there's more bookings than on the pitch.
Yeah, football weirdos.
Half time. Happy with this.
Yeah, football weirdo in the chat asking for our predictions. Hopefully an Inter win.
I get the feeling that it looks like it's going to be like a 1-goal win or either way.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
If Man City score early in the second half, Inter are going to collapse because they're going to need to come out. They'll have to drop their defensive shape to chase it.
Yeah. But as we've been saying, not the best Champions League final start, so we say. But it is what it is. 0-0. As the main thing is, Inter Milan are still in this final. Unlike what the British media hoped for. Oh, Man City, they're going to do the treble. It's a foregone conclusion. Man City, Man City, Man City.
Nobody thought it was going to be a steamroll, but if they score, it could get a hand quickly, though, right?
Yeah, the British media believed it was going to be a steamroll. Jamie Carragher thought it would be a steamroll.
Yeah. They didn't.
I thought it would be tight, but I bet that it wouldn't be in case it turned out to be wrong.
Yeah. And Colonel War says, I'm an alien. I'm 200 years old, people. There you go.
What a way to come out then. Well, hey.
To be fair, Stefan, I don't think they came out because although it's 2023, some people just still don't understand.
Ryan, breaking news from Fabrizio Romano. Declan Rice is due at medical at the training ground within the next 48 hours.
Is that Fabrizio himself? Is that actually Fabrizio?
Yeah, according to Fabrizio Romano. He said he's just said it on Twitter. Medical is due in the next 48 hours. So he could be an Arsenal player come Monday before he meets up with England.
That would be beneficial. That would be what we need.
Yes. Get that out. As I said, get that out of the way. So when he finally goes on vacation, he knows where he's coming back. That'd be really good.
Apparently, it's going to be £100 million deal, not the 120 what they quoted that during the week.
Is that 100? That's 100. Hopefully, after the bonuses and all that
that's
stuff.
That's
right?
8 million up front, and the rest we pay in installments, most probably.
Oh, so it is there's no bonus or anything
Over a couple of years, yeah.
Okay.
Apparently, West Ham have been saying that they're okay with instalments as long as it's all paid up by the summer of 25. So not next year, the year after.
All right. Well, you know what? This was their number one target, right? And we wanted Arsenal to go out there and get their number one target, and it doesn't matter what the cost because it's their number one target. So if they've done it,
West Ham will be fine with it purely because when they buy players, they can turn around to whoever they're buying from and go, we can give you in X installments based on Arsenal giving us X money in X installments, and that's how business is done.
No, it's good. You know what? And I think Arsenal had money saved up from going after Mudryk and Caicedo in January. So if that was part of their budget that they can roll over, then they had probably 20 to 40 mil, maybe.
Someone check if Kevin Costner follows Romano on Twitter and see if we can tell if he's happy with the deal.
I don't see the Romano thing though yet.
No, I'm looking for as well.
It's not showing up on my thing here. Even though I would definitely welcome the information.
Yeah, math. I'm a maths wizard.
You're a math wizard. All right. See, I saw earlier today they were talking about the Millsroof Row be part of the deal.
But that totally goes against what David Ornstein said last week, that Arsenal have no intention of getting him to go. And it's a big part of the plan to the club base going ahead. He's been doing a lot of training in Dubai as well, apparently. So he's fully fit and ready for his under 21s tournament with England this summer.
Who's that you're talking about?
Smith Rowe.
Oh yeah, I like Smith Rowe's all right. He is.
Nemeth, West Ham supply the Leeds team with the Rice money, baby.
Oh no.
Well, they could probably get the whole Leeds team with the Rice money.
If they want to be relegated. No offence. Just want to throw it out there.
honest,
Yeah.
you know what? No, you've hit a good point here. I think the only true way for Pep to prove that he's the greatest football manager on earth is to get Man City to buy the entire lead squad, all the players, and basically you have to not get relegated with the same players that got relegated last season. And you can't play Tyler Adams for the last 2 months of the season. I think that's a true test of his abilities because Pep's never not had the best players in the league that he's in.
No, to be fair.
Same as Lionel Messi. The only way Lionel Messi can prove that he's the true GOAT in football is to win a trophy with Tottenham.
That sounds really stupid, but yeah, go ahead. Yeah. That doesn't make any sense, but yeah. That's like saying, I don't know. So is Michael Jordan did it all by himself, people would say?
Well, if Michael Jordan can win a trophy with Tottenham, I'll be willing to say that he is also the greatest footballer of all time.
Oh, it's got to be with Leeds, huh? Or with who? You said with that team?
Tottenham have a allergy to success.
Yeah.
Yeah, something.
Say what you will about my team, but we've won trophies sooner than Tottenham have.
West Ham have won trophies more than Tottenham. More recently.
West Ham won trophies since we have.
At least we've won. We've won what 4 FA Cups in the time that Tottenham have last won a trophy. So yeah, we're letting West Ham have it on moment anyway.
People go, "Oh, you only won the championship." Like, no, we won the top division. When was the last time Tottenham won the top division? Fuck them.
61, never again.
Oh.
We've now kicked off. No, we haven't. Sorry, I'm watching.
What the fuck?
Highlights. Sorry, I did wonder why have circles appeared around the players, and this big computer triangle.
Is that Balotelli?
Yeah, they brought in all the Man City lads. I believe Leicester there as well.
That's what I'm saying. They must.
Other than Fabregas and Ferdinand.
Yeah, Donald Fabregas is a bit.
Well known for his exploits with Manchester City for some reason.
And or Inter.
So you've got Man United, Man City, Arsenal, Chelsea, Man City. Okay.
I wouldn't know what it's like to be Cesc Fabregas, sitting with fans of one team when you have nothing to do with them.
Nothing.
I couldn't imagine it at all.
Kai saying Jamie Redknapp has more success with injuries than silverware.
He certainly does. Darren Anderton's jealous.
Yes, what can I say something? Yeah. And Jonathan Woodgate. Both of them. Jesus. I mean, I know he's obviously ex-Leeds and all about it. The second he left you guys and went to Real Madrid, his career nosedived. He was in for the entire contract at Real Madrid, by the way. Played one game, or made his debut 2 years into his contract. Conceded a goal, own goal, and got red carded.
Own goal and sent off. Brilliant.
Yeah, and never got sworn again, but in a Real Madrid shirt. Then came back to England as a god, apparently, according to the media. What did was it Madrid? from Madrid to Middlesbrough, wasn't it? Something like
Yeah,
that.
because he went from Leeds to Newcastle, and then I think Newcastle to Real Madrid.
Yeah.
To be fair though, that's the same Real Madrid team that they were all like, "Oh yeah, we're going to buy the best players in the world, like David Beckham. We're going to spend money's no object." But then the budget means let's buy Thomas Gravesen from Everton.
Thomas Gravesen.
Yeah,
That was so weird. That was.
That's a transfer people don't remember happened compared to the Galacticos.
Yeah, it's never.
Do you know?
And you look at that team as well, like Raul.
Makelele. Do you know Claude Makelele fought through a move to Real Madrid? Genuinely true.
Mm.
Because Celta Vigo didn't want to sell him, he and his agent smashed up his own car, blamed it on Celta Vigo fans, and was like, "We can't stay at this club anymore." And they sold him to Real Madrid. Smashed up his own car. Incredible.
Okay, now, but look at that. Going back to this Gravesen thing. Looking at the Madrid team as well. How the hell did he have the audacity to turn up for training every day? We had Raul, Roberto Carlos, Beckham, Zidane, Iker Casillas. Just to name a few. Sergio Ramos coming through. Guti.
No, but he was very good at Everton, right? Like he was basically the linchpin in like the Everton team that qualified for the Champions League, and then basically, because Makelele, ironically, left for Chelsea and Real Madrid stopped winning and Chelsea started winning, it obviously gave the impression that what the Galacticos actually needed was a holding midfielder.
Yeah.
And then they picked Thomas Gravesen. When Patrick Vieira was still knocking around, to be fair to him.
Yeah.
Gravesen wasn't a bad player, though, was he?
He won. He was a good player. He won the Galactico, though.
Yeah, but sometimes you just need players like that in a team, don't you?
That's what they thought.
I think Never wants to upset you a bit here, by the way, Tom. Harry Kewell, the greatest Leeds player ever.
Wasn't even the best Leeds player in the Leeds team he was in.
Who was the best player in that Leeds team?
Lucas Vadaby.
There's a few Ian Hart you throw in there as well. Viduka, Hasselbank. Hasselbank was in that team, wasn't he? Was he gone by then?
From 97 to 99 he was, yeah.
Yeah.
Tony Yeboah was the greatest Leeds player ever.
Obviously, the best player I've seen play for Leeds, with my own eyes, it's either Pablo Hernandez or Rafinha. Because obviously Rafinha's a different level of footballer.
Yeah.
Considering we went from the Championship to having Rafinha in a 4-month span.
Yeah. Craig's asking in the chat, Gazza's free kick against us in the FA Cup semi-final back in the 91, last time they actually won a major trophy, by the way. Still hurts. Question, do you think that David Seaman should have done better?
That's
or was
it
just unstoppable free kick? Or was the free kick just an unstoppable free kick that no keeper would have saved? I think it's the latter in terms of no goalkeeper would have saved it because of the amount of power put behind from Gazza there.
No keeper's stopping that. That was a bullet.
No.
But I disagree that they didn't win a major trophy since 91. They did win the League Cup in like 2008, wasn't it? Something like that.
It's the less out of all the trophies in England. That's the lesser one. That's just like okay, we've got something.
It's the least prestigious of the three, but it's
like
still you still have to go to Wembley to win it.
But it's just like trophy. Like you've won it, but shut up, basically.
If you's won it, you's would have been thrilled.
Oh, of course, because it's a day out. We've got a trophy. Well, hey, but we wouldn't be going. We wouldn't be doing what Man United are doing and going. Oh, we've won a trophy and come third in the race of top four against Newcastle. We've had a better season than Man United. We've had a better season than Arsenal. Way.
Yeah.
If they'd won the FA Cup, then you could have said they had a better season. But the League Cup was like that.
Arsenal's won the FA Cup multiple times in the last number of years, and guess what? Any praise? None.
Yes, Craig. I remember it was Rod Wallace for Leeds United against Norwich, and it won 1993-94 goal of the season. It's incredible. He basically runs the length of the pitch with the ball. It's very saucy, it's very sexy, and it was amazing. And it was well worth his win.
Yeah, I remember Rod Wallace.
What about this
second half underway?
Yeah,
Rod Wallace was a triplet. There were three Wallace brothers: Danny, Rodney, and I can't remember the other one. There were three, all playing in the top division.
Alan Smith was good for Leeds United.
Which one?
The betraying one that left Leeds to their rivals.
The one who said I would never play for them, and then about a month later when Sir Alex came called in, I just knew I had to. You fucking cunt. Sorry,
that's now me banned on YouTube.
Sorry, everyone. No,
just demonetized him.
No. The only problem with him was apparently he basically instructed his agent when we got relegated, the first relegation,
and his haircuts.
Yeah, he basically instructed his agent, I want to go to a Champions League team. To which his agent then went, well, the only Champions League team that will take you is that one. And he still could have said no, but he didn't. And that's why he's a see you next Tuesday.
It's a bit too late to say see you next Tuesday now when you've actually said the actual word already.
Just carry on.
You still get your AdSense.
Yeah. Right, I'm going
on to BT up Manscaped, or I'll go and buy Manscaped or something or other, because they sponsor everything.
I'll go and get sponsorship from them, yeah.
Yeah, or Blue Chew or something like that. Just if you.
That's a certain other tube, but lighter. If you
it's a lighter blue.
Oh dear.
Oh, foul, is it? Come on.
I'm now on 46.53, by the way. That
I've come off further behind.
47.
I came off the YouTube. What was that?
I'm on 47.20.
You're 14 seconds ahead.
Oh my gosh! If that was a back injury, come on, Bernardo Silva's not that kind of guy, is he?
They don't really count for much because I'm barely actually looking at the screen. I'm more reading the chat, and they're Leeds United baiting.
Alan Smith saved Leeds United. I mean, to be, he did score a goal that kept you up for a season longer.
Wasn't he a striker at Leeds?
No, that was Mark Viduka.
I don't understand how he was a striker at Leeds but became a midfielder for Man United.
I think it was partly so he could get into the team.
Because Ferguson knew he was a shit striker.
Yeah. Well, no. To be fair, no, because he started out at Man United really well, right? He was scoring goals every weekend for the first 3 weeks, and then they went out and bought Wayne Rooney for, I think it was like 30 million at the time.
Sunday, yeah.
Which obviously went a lot further than it would now, and obviously you could not play Wayne Rooney, so Smith found himself on the bench. He was a tenacious dog of a footballer, So it actually made sense to try him in midfield, to be fair to. I don't like being fair to Man United, but it was sort of a sensible choice to make, I suppose. I'm glad that he never won anything while he was there. So,
and to answer Craig's question, Ryan, do you think it was wrong for Arsenal to let Andy Cole go from Arsenal? Sort of had us forced because of the attacking options we had in terms of Kev Campbell, Wright had just come in, and then Smith, and Wade George Graham not to play with the amount of rocket he wanted. Our hands were forced into letting them go. If we didn't have one of them 3 others, he would have been kept.
You know what I blame for Leeds' demise, like the actual person I blame, and it started in 1992. Okay, I blame Dion Dublin, because if Dion Dublin hadn't got injured at Manchester United, when we phoned them asking if Dennis Irwin was available, to which they said no, they wouldn't have been in a position to then ask us on the same phone call, is Eric Cantona available? To which we went, make us an offer.
Yeah.
which in hindsight is the stupidest response. Just put the phone down. I don't care if he's having it off with Lee Chapman's wife or whatever allegedly happened in the changing room. Like,
Debbie Ash.
I don't care. Just stop talking. Stop the phone call. Stop the camera. And that's why I blame Dion Dublin. Because if he hadn't got injured, they wouldn't have had a need in that position. And then we replaced Eric Cantona. We replaced Eric Cantona with Frank Strandley. And I know you're all thinking, who?
Exactly. Doesn't ring a bell for me.
Right. Exactly. I'll tell you this about him. He contributed to the worst title defence in the history of football, where Leeds United are probably the only defending champion of the top division to probably not win an away game in the season of their title defence.
Okay, hell.
Is that real?
That takes some doing. That's a factual stat. That definitely happened.
I thought Leicester was bad when they defended it.
We only survived. We only didn't get relegated essentially because we didn't actually lose many at home.
Okay, now imagine that you'd won the title the year before, the inaugural Premier League season as defending champions of the previous season, get relegated. Jesus Christ.
Is Howard Wilkinson the manager?
Yeah. Wilkinson actually got sacked in 96.
And then came back a few years later with Sunderland and got them relegated in 2003, I want to say.
Yeah, they had one of the worst records ever in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Well, that's the worst at the time.
At the time, it was the worst, and then Derby came along a few years later.
Derby County was like, hold my beer, lads.
A few years later, hold my beer. We'll get one win all season and a couple of draws, and that'll be it.
Yeah.
We'll just bend over for everyone else, basically.
The only team to have a player score a hat-trick on them in the home and away game of the season. Do you know who that player was? Do you know who it was? Emmanuel Adebayor for Arsenal.
Okay, now.
The only player in Premier League history to score both a hat-trick in both the home and away game against the team in the league.
Does it really count, though, when he leaves Arsenal for money and then leaves the money for Tottenham? Does that record sort of come away all of a sudden?
Well, no, but I can see why you would want it to.
Do you know what? I actually liked Adebayor when he was at Arsenal.
Yeah, when he was at Arsenal, yeah. As soon as he left us for the money, and then left the money for Tottenham Hotspur, that was like bye-bye.
Oh, Nemeth actually looked up Frank Strandley. I knew he scored 2 goals. I didn't know how many games it was.
Fucking 6. Jesus Christ.
For the defending champion, 2 goals.
Yaya Sanogo has a better bloody goal to game ratio. this season.
But does Caba Diawara?
Oh God.
We did beat Arsenal 3-0 though that season. No. The best part about that game was Ian Wright missed a sitter when he was 1-on-1 with John Lukic, and Ian Wright has apparently joked that the reason he missed the sitter was because he was rooming with David Rocastle, who played for Leeds at the time.
Rocky.
Yeah, because we'd bought Rocky off you, and
Bastards.
he was rooming with him overnight, and he was basically like, "Well, if I scored that goal, I would have had nowhere to sleep." So I knew I had to miss.
I'm sure he could have got a travel lodge or something on his wages. You would have thought so.
Yeah. Come on, Inter. Come on.
Holiday Inn.
He could have found his own old PE teacher, but he thought
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mr. Partridge, or whatever his name was.
that's one of my favourite football clips, like the look on his face when he sees him.
At Highbury, yeah.
I thought you were dead. That's incredible.
No, I'm friends on Facebook.
55 minutes, no goals. This is
Lukaku's on, boys.
Lukaku's
on. Here we go.
The big man's on.
Imagine this is his last game for Inter, and he scores a winning, goes back to Chelsea as a Champions League winner, and they sell him.
I love Edin Dzeko. You know what?
I know Ian Wright scored a goal at Ellen Road that was so good that even allegedly notoriously racist Leeds fans were basically like, that goal's so good, we've got to applaud Ian Wright for it.
Yeah, there's a bit of a backhanded there, but yeah.
Colonel Warden.
I think you're the victim today, Gary. You're
I see the mirror and Mr. Tom kind of goes back and forth, and it's me today. Yeah, the sock is going really nice today. The Giants of Manchester City and the Inter Milanians doing really well.
Oh, one sec. Who do you like better, Adebayor or Robin Van Persie? Well, basically, which snack do you like better, basically?
Robin Van Snake.
Better the devil you know.
Yeah, exactly.
RVS. Not the same as RVD. But...
Can we say neither on that one, then? Let's be honest.
I have to say, right, if a player that used to play for Leeds ran the full length of the pitch to celebrate in front of the Leeds fans, he would have been killed.
Oh, he would have been killed that day. If it weren't for security guards that day, our fans would have run on that pitch and lynched the life out of him.
How's he not found him?
What he did to Van Persie that day on the stamping on his head would have been nothing to what he would have got.
That's out of. Oh, that's got to be out.
I remember when Saka
that's a good tackle.
Ellen,
love it.
Saka scored.
That's not. Oh my god!
Oh god, she scored that.
First yellow card with Humphries by looks of it.
Oh, that's a lovely turn.
Oh, bloody, yeah, what the? What was that? A Kanji with a mistake, by the way.
Oh.
I want to see that.
Kanji with a mistake.
He got the ball, man. That's a yellow card. I can't find Lukaku. Oh, he's just
Yeah, Lukaku. You know, Lukaku is really small on the pitch.
Exactly. Yeah,
So-
it's not like you can't see him.
I mean, he might have got the ball, but he had to go through the. He had to take the risk of going through the man. So I don't know. I understand. I get it, but they do call that as well, right? So
Lukaku's gonna be furious for the rest.
he's like,
of his
"What do
life.
I have to do? I'm the biggest guy in the field. Just put it in there. I'll get
That
to it."
that should be 1-0.
Yeah, you gotta give it to him. You didn't even give him a chance. Let's get it past.
Like keepers rushing out as well to close it down. Yeah, you go for someone that's a bit more open, got the open goal then to hit that.
Yeah, but Lukaku running like that, he's gonna split the defenders and get the ball. Just gotta put it there.
Sake.
This has had more action in the past 5 minutes than the whole of the first half.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't say much, but still.
I think. Can we all agree that just European finals in general are quite shit?
Yeah. I think after 3 years of doing this, yeah.
Because it's just for rather than like these high-scoring glamour games that we get thrust down our throat. Like the one like they don't actually show us like is Porto winning the Champions League through defense,
Monaco,
basically
wasn't it? Yeah.
defending their way to and actually that had 3 goals in it, but you know my point.
Yeah, defending their way to the final and then absolutely going and storming absolute goal fest in the final.
But just
Yeah, we should have won that.
teams that are
If we'd knocked out Chelsea, we would have won that.
Yeah.
Fucking Wayne Bridge. Frick. Yeah, I'm convinced to this day if we'd gone through, we'd have bettered the life out of Monaco and and basically ruined Mourinho's career before he even got started.
yeah, but
in
John
final.
Terry got him back for you, so
Yeah, I knew he'd say something like that.
Oh my gosh, City's got some. Their passing is terrible right now.
Yeah, you got him.
pass-
Under
Pressure, mate. They're under pressure, aren't they?
They're not under pressure. The passes aren't under pressure. I mean,
But they're making the mistakes. That's what he's trying to say. The pressure's
because
getting to them now.
the
Oh, okay.
desperation
I thought you were saying the
is
defense is
creeping
really
in.
good. Defense is not that good. It's just they are just really, really weak on those passes.
This is where an elite manager has to step in and calm his lads down.
There aren't any in this game, are there?
Mikel Arteta isn't there, though.
Lads.
I'm about to say Mikel Arteta isn't there, so what can you do?
Yeah, Carlo
Yeah,
Ancelotti.
how much Tom's
got
commenting
knocked
about
out in
John
the
Terry got him
semi-final.
back?
Let me look at the. Let me have a look at the technical area. That is not in the
Come
technical area. What's going on?
Richard Keys, if you're watching, get onto it now. Have a go. Have a rant on Twitter.
I'm sure he
Richard Keys has seen the Inter Milan manager not in his box and went, "I bet he likes Arteta."
See, Arteta, this is your fault. No one would do this if it weren't for you, Klopp.
But you
what?
know who Richard Keys would ultimately blame for it, for manager not being in the box. He'd go Mike Riley.
Yep.
female linesman.
The former head of the PF, who he still manages to blame for everything.
Yep.
Richard,
Even
have you
though
ever
he's
read
been gone for
Richard
like
Keys'
9
blog?
months.
Have you ever actually read it?
Nope.
It's like the ramblings of a madman.
Sounds about right. Sounds about right, Richard
Mate,
Keys.
Oh,
man.
no,
I'll tell you-
no.
My favourite part of it is whenever when do you know Richard Keys suddenly started wanting Leeds to survive right around the time we hired Sam Allardyce? Funny that. Whenever a team like mid-table Premier League team hires Brighton hired De Zerbi, for example, you know he gets you would you'd probably upset him less if you took a dump on his wife, because
Oh God.
because he sits there and his mind and in his blog and that he just sits and goes, why not give Dicey a go?
Don't
Sam
you mean?
Allardyce can do a job.
I don't think he's too bothered about his wife. Don't you think his daughter's friend or something?
Oh, of course. That well,
Yep.
partly why I meant that would upset him more than doing that, because he has no regard for us. So why should we?
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Well, yeah, allegedly, but a lot of people say it. But give Dicey a go.
Oh.
Sam can still do a job. Come on, get Big
Frank
Sam in the
Lampard.
mix.
Get Frank Lampard in. He knows the club. He's a legend. He knows
In a
everyone.
weird way, I admire his football fascism, like his staunch loyalty to like keeping English managers in the top division. Like I kind of admire it, even if he is a bit of an.
That was a weak call there. I mean, they're both fighting in the box. Come on, it's a terrible call.
Wait, strictly in the box. Do, 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 do. The game's that bad, Emerson's gone off screen. Like
I'm still here.
Sent him to sleep.
Yeah. Still here. I'm just watching. I'm watching it on my screen as we speak. That's why I'm not speaking.
Yeah, no. I just like to look at you like that. Oh,
Yeah, he's just nodded off.
yes.
He's like, this is crap. Oh, I don't want this.
This ain't what I signed up for.
I thought at half time he thought I'll have a quick 20-second nap, and then it just turned into a whole 45-minute nap. It was like, good work if you can get it.
Oh, dear.
It's like, what is that
But
snoring?
it is hot weather, so
Oh, it is. It's
Oh
fucking
no,
muggy up here.
no. Oh, great defending.
Shit, donkey.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I was trying to figure out why you're saying no. You got that black and blue shirt on.
Yeah, that's just putting the right team tonight.
So he didn't score. Don't worry, guys. He didn't score.
No, you see Haaland charging through on goal. Like,
See,
it's not.
the only reason why I'd be worried about wearing that shirt, Russ, is if we play in the Champions League next season, guess who we might have to play? Especially if you get your way today. You know what's going to happen, right?
Yeah.
And you're going to ask for them to not play well against us? See?
I've had this
The
shirt
thing is,
for
we'll show Massey how it's.
We'll show them how to do it.
The thing is, we'll have a team that be able to show them how to do it. Yeah. When the pressure's
Yeah.
the real prize here is you get to play the team that are in the Super Cup every year, Sevilla.
Yeah, that's true. Well, but isn't it a thing of the Conference League winners and the Europa League winners have to do a playoff game now to play the winners of this game for the Super Cup now?
Is that right?
I think so.
No!
That's
Goal.
literally the first I'm hearing
Goal.
of it.
Rodrigo.
Shit.
Oh, it would be Rodri, wouldn't it? Frick.
Did he do anything
Yeah,
bad
we just
today? No, I
got
haven't even
nice
heard you guys
advice.
say his name. Usually we say his name and I hate him. And then he
You
scores.
know what? I've got to say this, right? In fairness to him, that's a lovely finish.
That is a really
In
good
fairness
goal.
to him, the real
Wow.
reason that goal happened is because Calvin Phillips is alive. Because for some reason, Calvin Phillips' existence has turned Rodri into like the world's greatest midfielder, just to keep Calvin out of the team.
Wow. I mean, that's one of those things where it's like you don't get the ball out of your final third, you get punished, and they eventually got punished for it. Because you haven't even seen Rodri in the final third much today, right?
No.
And finally gets into the box, and boom, you're in trouble.
I do hope Calvin gets a medal because that'd just be hilarious.
Why wouldn't he not get one?
Because some people believe you should only get one if you're playing the match.
If you play in the match, that's the. Oh, okay.
Well, no, because to be fair, he's probably barely played in the tournament.
That is a really good shot. He's kicked that straight down the line.
That's an elite swerve.
That's two defenders there. If they move an inch, it's out. Wow.
Well, there you go. We've got Man City.
I feel sorry for Man City fans because you must feel like under pressure to be overly excited, and it must be hard to be overly excited when you always win. So,
I think Emerson's tapped out.
But if you're not, then people complain, like, there's no atmosphere, they don't react when they score, and shit like that.
That's probably the worst goal to give City because they still have attacking threats they can bring off the bench.
Go! Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no! How did he miss that?
That's a comedy of errors, that is. Oh my god.
I've watched the first half hour of your Only Fools and Horses stream.
Oh, how did he not even get? The second header. Oh, and it comes off of one of their. God, that's almost 3 potential scores there. Could have been an own goal. No, not own goal, but right off the clearance gone wrong.
Oh, Lukaku got in the way, for fuck's sake.
He is the biggest man on the pitch. He should be in goal.
He's wider than the goal, evidently.
Man,
if he lets that ball fall to the ground, he scores. He tries to header it. I think if he lets it gets to the ground, I think he scores. Because the defender would have had to go right through him.
If he lets the ball fall to the ground, it's probably getting cleared.
No, but I think if he just moves towards it, they're going to have to go through him.
I mean, realistically, I don't know. The important thing is that football justice is occurring before our eyes.
Football
really
justice.
isn't.
Football injustice, really.
Football justice.
Straight against him, man.
The reason I say that is because Man City have been screwed over by UEFA and the Premier League for too long.
Okay.
They've been making him so poor. Is that what you mean for all these decades?
Yeah.
I mean, I think the defender's there anyways. I don't think it's all Lukaku, right? I mean, the defender's right behind him. Does it go through the defender's legs?
I hate seeing injustices in football. And Man City being screwed over. How dare the Premier League not want Man City to sponsor themselves? How dare you not be allowed to sponsor yourself to an amount of money that means you can pay for who you want?
Bringing the closer on. It's Walker time.
Yeah.
I thought it weird. They thought it was surprising that he left him out. It's like, I don't want him to have to play plus 90 minutes.
Oh, Lukaku.
Although
Lukaku's just had a shot, guys. He's just had a shot.
Shot on target, straight to keeper.
I've currently got Onana on the ball, so something's going to happen fast. Yeah, Onana literally assists or pre-assists. Not good enough, Lukaku. Rom, what are you doing, mate?
Tuck your shirt in, man.
I do hate the half tuck. It's either tuck it in or have it out. But don't do half and half. Like, it's not a scarf, mate.
Come on.
Inter have come out of their shell a bit, and I fear what will happen is City are just going to pick it off. because they're not taking the chances they are getting, and Man City will take the next chance they do get.
Yep.
Because that's how football works.
Especially when you've been deprived of success like City has. Just no success at all.
UEFA have worked hard to stop Man City from winning this competition, allegedly.
Not just total incompetence.
Stands in the chat says, "Save your energy, Mr. Tom."
I'll tell you, you got to go 100 at all times, otherwise I'll just fall asleep.
Oh dear.
This is my second of 3 shows tonight.
So Tom's out there doing work, man. People, he's working for you.
I've got 12 pork balls, right, specifically for this, and now I'm down to the final pork ball. It's a sad day. Sad day.
Pork ball? Is that what you just said?
Yeah, pork. Pork in a bit of batter.
Oh, yeah, don't worry, Gary. Next time you're over, we're going to take you to one of these places.
I need to do better the next time I come over and give you guys the heads up and all that stuff.
I was furious when Gary told me, like, "Oh, we didn't go to a buffet or anything." I was like, "You didn't go to a buffet? You didn't go to Jimmy's Bar and Grill at the O2 Arena."
No.
Where I've never been there enough times. I only have to walk in and they know to give me a Pepsi Max in a pint.
It's a Pepsi Max with a.
Don't worry, we'll take you to the best Chinese buffet in Acton or Ealing or wherever you're staying.
Yep, Acton. Yep. Nice little walk from the station to my dad's place.
It says a lot about this game, by the way. Every time they focus on a Man City player, they're turning to their own fans on a like, "Make more noise, make more noise," because there's a City there.
Was doing that. This is the sign where I knew Conte at Spurs weren't going to work. Conte's first home game for Spurs was against Leeds, and they came from behind to go up front to 2-1 up, and he's having to G them up, and it's like, you're winning. Your first home game was the new manager, and he's having to get you to cheer. Yeah. That's how I knew this weren't going to work.
Oh, Dumfries has gone off. Okay.
Oh, no. For save by Onana. Foden shuttled.
Good save.
Straight
Lucky Foden.
Wow, Foden had lots of. He should have picked. I always say pick a corner. I know it's not that easy, but picks a corner, he probably scores, right? Try to go to far corner, not even close.
It's not just the on-camera work, Stan. Before we went live on the road trip this afternoon, I had to source out the graphics and the banners for tonight's stream because that shit. That shit doesn't appear by itself.
In front of the camera, behind the camera. Working.
Oh, dear.
I will say, though, Russ's pick for tonight's show has pleased me enormously.
You guys are going to have to tune in.
Oh, yeah. It's just fantastic. One particular thing happens that is just incredible.
Just one? So you're just going to go to that?
There's a few. But one specific thing.
That's it. What lovely.
I know that's very vague, but without giving it away. But I will just say it involves a Jewish individual.
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
He is.
How they cut that bit out, though?
Hang on, what? So, cut it out.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
And I think Craig, and also both trebles were on a
I'll get it in
winning
the
3 in a
box.
row as well too, right? I think so.
Are they going to try and argue that Man City got more points in the Premier League?
Oh, is that what
That's
it
what,
is?
Man
that's what
United
Sky
got.
have done. Yeah, that's what Sky did. Yeah, early today.
All right, fair enough. I mean, to be fair, football was a lot tighter back then, so of course, Man United would have less points. I mean, that was in an era where Leeds finished 4th.
Also, Man United didn't spend £1 billion to get a treble.
My only disagreement with that is you didn't have to spend £1 billion to be better than everyone else.
Oh, I know, but you know what I'm saying. I said
You
the
only
other
needed
night.
to spend what you spent.
But what my point was in terms of they had the class of '92, the bulk of the class of '92 in that squad. It's homegrown players in terms of the players they did bring in, and it wasn't just
I can tell you something. This is not my opinion. This is fact. Man City's wage bill is 10 times higher than the wage bill of Manchester United's treble-winning team.
Yeah,
but that is a different time, though.
No, of course it's the sign of inflation and stuff like that. Although Leeds United in 1999 had the 10th highest wage bill in the Premier League and finished 4th. So again, shows the scope of how tight football was actually. Isn't it?
yeah.
We finally got that time. Finally got that.
Stones has gone down, guys.
Okay.
There's a good
Drop
Twitter
like a
account.
stone.
Kieran Maguire, The Price of Football. He's like a football. He's like.
I mean, his shirt looks a little open. That's a weird look, isn't it? I mean, he's bleeding still.
Shirt.
Something like raked him.
Jeez.
The side of the shirt has been well
Oh,
and
yeah,
truly.
Jeez. When you have a look at Stones' shirt.
Yeah.
You've seen, yeah.
Stones has gone off anyway. Stones has gone off. Walker's come on.
That was. I thought it already had happened.
Well, at least you now know if you've got an authentic John Stones Champions League final shirt, because half of it have been ripped down the seams.
How much do you think that's gonna go for?
It'll be more air than shirt.
1 chicken wing, 2 chicken wings. What do you think?
Depends if they win or lose, Gary. If they win, it'll be 3 chicken wings, and if they lose, probably best offer.
half a hot wing.
Yeah.
Come on.
I'm not going to discredit the Arsenal undefeated team, right? Because I always said, even at the time, I felt like I was watching one of the best club sides I'd ever seen. Like, you were that good. But at the same time, it was quite evident with 10 games left, you weren't trying to win football matches. You were just trying not to lose football matches.
Just go through the motions, basically. Yeah, once you got the title wrapped up.
Well, no, it's just make sure you didn't lose.
Yeah, but so that's why I would sit there and I wouldn't necessarily say you were better than the Centurions, because again, they were just running through everyone.
You go undefeated for that long a period of time. At some point, you're not going to have to try to win every match.
Mkhitaryan's coming on.
I mean, you don't want to lose it, but you don't. I mean, right?
Well, yeah, but your team were more concerned with not losing than like trying to break a points milestone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, not at that time, 90 points was the milestone. Which is Brooklyn United.
like, I'm not insulting your team. I'm just saying it was quite evident that you were trying to not lose games rather than actually be an attacking force.
I mean, that's like going for like your fourth major in golf, and all you have to do is just make sure you don't double bogey from here on out on the last 4 holes. I mean,
Craig.
you
Gotta
take that risk, right?
Craig, I have seen the tweet from Luca, and I'm not even going to acknowledge it because he's been a prick just for clicks and views now, and it's doing my head in.
Wait, what?
Luca AFC is on Twitter going, and I've got the tweet on my phone, by the way, because he's replied on my tweet going, he's probably done it in 20 other people's tweets as well. Man City are officially bigger than us, and apparently he's ranting about it because Man City are winning a game of football.
Yeah, but
and I'm not acknowledging it. I'm not acknowledging it because he's just doing it for clicks and tweets now to get attention for his channel. It does my head in. It's so obvious what he's doing. It just does my head in sometimes.
Yeah, but that's one of them takes where it's subjective. I mean, it can be argued they are. I mean, but ultimately, football is just going to roll round again in August. And
no, but he's saying historically, by the sounds of it.
Well, no, historically they're not, but currently
Exactly.
they are. I mean, they obviously are.
Oh my God! Come on, Inter.
I'm not saying any is to rile up Arsenal fans. It's the fact is, at the end of the day, they are. It looks like they're going to be the treble winners. And like four titles in 5 years, of course they are. And football is usually cyclical in the sense that teams have dominant periods. But the problem is we're entering a era of football where teams have money to an extent where you can keep that going because you have it and the other team doesn't. So it becomes less about the sporting margins and gains and tactics and things like that.
Well, no, it still comes down to tactics. You can have all the money in the world as well. You need to make them play together.
They're less. No, but I mean they're less important than say in 1980.
Well, no, it's just 4-4-2 back then.
Yeah, well, I mean there's a lot of teams that get by. Like Tottenham are a good example of this. Tottenham are a terrible football team, but they have a player who, through brute force, gets 30 goals. So they're never going to finish below a certain line because this individual talent keeps them above it.
Hello.
But yeah, as
a few more minutes as it stands, history of the most.
It's amazing what 2 billion and a little bit of hard work can get.
A little bit of work.
A little bit of work. Yeah.
Me and Steve teamed up on that.
Come on, Inter. Come on. One more push.
Don't get me wrong, I want them to win this because it diminishes Manchester United. But at the same time, this is why I get incredulous at people praising Newcastle because it's like this is going to be Man City versus Newcastle at some point, and you're all going to hate it. You're not going to be sitting there praising them like, but they did it on a little bit of money. It's like no, Kieran Trippier may have been the first one to go there, but he didn't. He wouldn't have
been there. Oh no! Oh my God!
God's sake, Voss.
I know. I want to see what you're seeing. You're too far in the future. Here we go.
It's just
so
Lukaku.
The ball drops.
Oh, mate.
All right, ball comes back across the goal. Oh, Lukaku right at.
Is it offside? It's given offside though, isn't it?
No, it's
counted
corner.
Anyway.
No, it's corner.
Oh.
He had so much. He had so much of that goal open. on the right side there.
That's why he's one of the best goalkeepers in the world.
I wanted it to be an own goal.
Because he does.
Come on,
In
Inter. Come on,
90%,
Inter.
in 95% of his matches, Edison has nothing to do, and then he's pulled out of save.
Get straight at him. Come on.
I mean, you have so much space. Oh man.
Nah, his positioning still good though.
I mean, if he goes against the grain, he scores, right? He just kicks it. If he heads it back to the corner, he scores.
Yep.
He doesn't even have to turn as much as he did. He had to turn to get it back at the goalkeeper. If he held it, he would have scored. Definitely. Oh, oops. Chelsea player is getting back.
Oh, he fucking Lukaku again, and another chance.
Well, I should thank Lukaku for giving me a bit of more rest between shows.
That's a terrible shot.
That is not a good shot. Not for a striker.
Not ideal.
Wow.
How much they pay for him? Like 80 million?
No,
Or
they
they
paid
got
8
him on loan?
million.
He's
I
on
think,
loan,
for the
isn't he?
loan.
It's on
8
loan,
million
yeah.
for the loan, right?
Well, they should. We'll be letting that expire.
But they got what they got from Chelsea initially was 90 million plus add-ons.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. They won't be paying Chelsea 90 million after that.
Nope. Look, fuck off back to England, motherfucker.
Man, you look at that and you're like, I mean, I'm assuming he's thinking he's going to the far corner, but if he just heads it to the ground, he might score. Going.
Lukaku's gone to the Weston McKennie School of being on loan.
Oh God.
Had to make sure they don't pick up the permanent transfer.
5 minutes. 5 minutes injury time.
Amazing.
Yeah.
It's come alive. I mean, the stream's gone really quick considering the football match has been a bit shit.
Yeah. Well, you say a bit, it's been really shit. Goalless, got the goalless side as it stands. This has been a shit
The
final.
goal was incredible.
That's what I'm saying.
To Mr. Emerson not returning.
Might be having issues with his Wi-Fi or his phone, one of the two.
Well, he just put it 5 minutes of extra time, so he's still watching.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Is it our unofficial timekeeper?
Haaland's just got a yellow card.
Good. Quick.
Oh, of course he has. You can't touch the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper yellow carded as well.
I mean, they both had a little something to do there.
What was more like, Onana reacted and like he's reacted. He's been booked for reacting. Like, come on, Haaland actually made the offence. If he doesn't do what he does, Onana doesn't do what he does. So really, he should have just booked Haaland for that because he wanted to miss that.
Unfortunately.
Daddy, look.
Oh dear.
Somebody just put Lukaku versus Croatia, and now today, blimey, he's growing a catalog. That's
Oh,
Rohan Javan.
Barella's just had a shot from outside the area, just gone wide.
Oof.
Edison's just got a yellow for time wasting.
Yay.
The ref is now just acting like, oh, Jesus Christ, lads. Jesus Christ, lads. I just want to get my medal. I want to get to my family. I want to get out of the car park in one piece.
I don't want any manager harassing me. No fans at the airport.
Yeah, he's like, I'm going to book both your teams just so you all leave me alone.
No justice.
Brilliant. You know what? This Man City winning this has made me realise Abu Dhabi must be all right.
Oh, God.
Consider myself sports washed.
See the same with Newcastle win this in 5 years' time.
Less than that, they'll win in 3.
Probably, yeah.
Based on their trajectory of, we got in the Champions League in the first season. So,
Well, he's just been booked for time wasting. What's he going to do on the floor? Time wasting. But you've just been booked for it. I don't care.
Well, he knows he's not going to get the second yellow. Come on, you know this.
because he's not going to send him off because that would waste even more time. It'll actually give him what he wants. Give me what I want.
Shit, final.
It wasn't that entertaining for sure. For sure. I mean, Inter did what they were supposed to do, right? Keep the game.
As long as Leeds financially dope their way out of the Championship with their dirty American money, everything will be all right.
And work your way up to Champions League and do what Man City have done. Everything's okay.
Let's not go nuts. I mean, I'll be quite happy to spend about the next 50 years sitting 10th in the Premier League.
The manager for Inter wasn't too happy there, or something was going on.
Because there's another ball on the pitch, so they can't.
That's it.
Is that BL? Is that Bielsa in the crowd?
It's finished. Football's broken. I've had enough. I've turned over. Shit. Fuck them. It's finished.
Let me be the first to congratulate our new Abu Dhabi overlords.
Overlords.
And I can be useful in rounding up people that don't like you.
Give it. Do whatever, but I'm finished yet.
You know what?
Yet.
It's a beautiful thing seeing these underdogs in their light blue shirts running onto the pitch, overcoming the evil force that is UEFA.
Could I even comment still in timeout? Fucking underdogs. Fucking spent over £2 billion.
You talked him out. He's used to that. He's getting used to that.
And all this fakery on the pitch. I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. You expected to do this, you morons. We haven't repeated ourselves from fucking 2 years ago. You almost did.
I'm not watching.
You had to shit a position today.
I'm not watching them put the trophy up. No chance.
That's your warning, Tom. You cannot praise these bastards with your sarcasm. Bring it on, Tom. Bring it on.
But no, seriously, I'd like to congratulate the academy. No, I genuinely think it. Haaland's finally won the big one in his first year in England. The adversity he's overcome, the adversity of scoring every week to still scoring every week to not scoring and still winning.
All I'm going to say is it's amazing what it can be achieved with financial doping involved. When you've got 115 Premier League charges against you for financial doping, it's amazing what you can achieve until further notice.
Only 115.
Only 115, but still.
Charges.
Only 115.
Wait till we get. I'll start taking it seriously at 222.
That'd be in the breaking news during the summer. That more charges will come forward. But there's these charges but we're not going to, as the Premier League, we're not actually going to act on it. We're not going to actually charge them. We're just going to say it's there, lingering for them, and make you all think they are going to get charged and give you hope. Whilst in the meantime, we're just giving them that opportunity to backhand us because we're dodgy as well. And in the meantime, they can just win everything they want because it's Man City and because they have money, because money talks, apparently. Shock over there. And the main people I'm going to call out for this, Chelsea. You fucker started all this bullshit back in 2003. When you allowed Roman to take over Chelsea and dominate the way you went on to dominate and put the sport wash the way you guys did then, this was coming. Because in 4 years later, these lot came along. And then within a space of 10 or so years, this is where we are.
Mm-hmm.
Pep's come along in 6 years, spent over stupid amounts of money to get to this point. And it's been allowed because it's normalised because of you guys. But hey, we won't say that because it might upset the media. But no, it's Chelsea's fault. They started this. If it weren't for Chelsea and Roman coming along in the first place, sport washing and sport in general wouldn't be fucked the way it is nowadays. Not just in football. We see it in golf. It's going in other sports as well. But hey.
You know what I find really impressive about what Man City have done? Most teams would have needed 3 billion to win the Champions League, but Man City managed to do it only spending 2 billion. So that tells me they were really resourceful with their scouting department and buying the midfield.
Okay, I understand why he's still
everything.
talking, why I can still hear him. I don't get it. I mean, I put in a formal complaint. Thank you. I mean, Russ is not happy, and he got to listen to this Mr. Tom talking nonsense, and then he's gonna have to listen to him talk more nonsense later tonight.
Yeah, man, I've turned it off already. I'm not watching them live for trophy.
Yeah.
But you watch even though this is equaling the achievement of 99 now, or whatever. The treble has been achieved for the first time since 99 in England. Somehow, Arsenal will be dragged into this conversation of, well, Arsenal haven't done anything. Well, fuck off. Because we haven't spent the stupid amounts of money they have. Okay. Yeah, have a go at us. Even though it's a past Man United's thing. Let's have a go at Arsenal. Let's bash Arsenal over the head. Fucking, what was it? BT? Was it BT Sport put a tweet out or something? Oh, ESPN or something? I can't remember what fucking Twitter account it was. Only 3 clubs to win it. Only 3 London clubs to win a European trophy. West Ham, Tottenham, and Chelsea. West Ham making it a trio. I'm sorry, fucking what? Are you fucking kidding me? 90 to 70 UEFA Fairs Cup and the UEFA Cup European Cup Winners' Cup in '94. But no, they're not European trophies. No, we just went there for the fun of it, for a holiday throughout Europe throughout the season. No.
So it's weird. So are we supposed to just think of football and just since the Champions League started? Is that how this works? Since the Premier League started, is that like how we count football now? Because I keep hearing when they talk about like Real Madrid and all these teams, they talk about heritage, and I assume it's not just for the last 20 plus years, is it? It's like longer
The
than
Fairs
that.
Cup counts. It definitely counts.
No, but I'm just saying people just still seem to want to count those things. So if it's recency bias, which it always is, then yeah, they've done nothing.
That's what I'm saying.
Through it. Stefan's here. I'd like to reveal my Argentine team that I'll be following from now on. Newell's Old Boys.
Okay, that's the one. That's a name. Oh dear, but you know what?
They play at the stadium Marcelo Bielsa.
Newell's Old Boys.
Yeah. Well, that's why Bielsa. Okay.
Didn't even see Mahrez play today.
Nope, didn't come on at all.
I actually think a key cog in their win today was Calvin Phillips, because the way he marshalled that celebration when they all ran on to celebrate after the goal, just hero, pure hero. The leads in him led them to.
I just thought he held up the bench pretty well. I thought.
He did. But not just anyone can sit on a bench, Gary. Otherwise, everyone would do it.
I wish I could sit on a bench like that.
I would as well.
Corrupt FC, yeah.
It's not wrong.
Yeah,
Grealish
and with
crying. The boyhood dream has come true.
not my boyhood club, because I betrayed my boyhood club for money. Because that's all I really care
Like
about.
that.
Money.
That was layered.
It's a dream come true.
I need
Fuck
Grealish
off.
to sit on the floor with the cup and just stare at it for a bit.
I can't believe I'm holding this, even though I'm playing for the richest club in the world. Well, second richest now, because Newcastle. Even though the club I play for has brought us success, I can't believe this. Fuck off. Go and get wasted in Vegas and never come back, please.
Look at Calvin in the background, still got his bib on. Making sure to let everyone know he never played in the game.
Yeah, he's getting in his first season, barely playing any games of football for Man City. Has got a Premier League winners medal, an FA Cup medal, winners medal, and a Champions League winners medal.
I'm gonna lose my shit if he actually gets to lift the trophy. It's gonna be hilarious.
I think he's on the trophy. He was on the bench today. Of course he will.
Yeah, he's on the bench.
Like when he gets his turn actually lifting it, it's gonna be like, oh man, you could have stayed at Leeds and got relegated, but instead you chose to do this.
For more money and 3 trophies. I mean, that's like really hard.
And barely playing. Barely playing,
life,
guys.
Barely playing. I mean, he didn't even sweat. I mean, man barely needed a towel. He's saving the team water, right? He doesn't take showers after the matches. He just gets dressed and goes home, He's all about saving the earth.
When did Pep last win it for Barcelona?
Years ago, man.
Yeah. So it took him over. But since Pep last won this, I think it was like 2013. I want to say. The last time he won this, it's took him from then. It took him 10 years. It means that Bayern Munich as well and all that. It's took him over 10 years to come back to a Champions League final and actually win one. And look at the money he has to spend with this team to get to that point where he didn't have to do it back with Barca.
It's all right.
Such a great manager and all that. But hey.
All the
Bernardo
Milan
Silva's going to
fans are on their
go
phones.
to Barcelona, right?
They're all on
Barcelona?
their phones looking at when the referee's flight leaves.
Yep. Man United fans are currently travelling to Istanbul to give the referee grief for allowing that goal to happen. How dare you allow that goal? Look, you do not understand what this
that
done.
goal to happen.
You had the trophy from London.
Now the 2 defenders who didn't block it. Eh?
All the goalkeepers just stood there. Oh dear, but with that, we are going to have things like guide before we have to watch this bullshit of a fucking trophy lift, which it is bullshit. Let's not get it twisted there. But yeah, that is it. The season is officially done and dusted now. No more watch-alongs till pre-season, which is about a month away. Or so, give or take, for us anyway.
I think it's the 20th.
We are going to have some content coming. Yeah, I think so, yeah. We're going to have some content in between all that. Obviously, starting with tomorrow, the Mike's Who Am I Watch Not Watch Along quiz is back this summer, starting from tomorrow night. Got most of the guests already lined up. 7:00 UK time for that. So if you're new to the channel, you don't know what I'm talking about, come and check it out. If you're a regular and you've been calling for it, well, you got what you wanted. So. You might even see a naked Melvin again. You never know in HD. Oh dear, if you know, you know. But with that, we are going to wrap things up. Thanks, guys, for coming along. Obviously, Russ, Emerson before, Gary and Tom on the actual stream itself. Everyone in the chat, all the regulars, a few new faces along the way. But yeah, sadly, corruption has won through yet again, and yeah, this is where football's gone. There's no turning back, and I'll keep saying it. It goes back to Chelsea. I think, yeah. And with that, we'll see you on the other side. And as always, guys, see you later. Up the Arsenal. Come on, you guys.
See you next season.